The number of transistors in a dense integrated circuit have doubled about every 2 years since 1965. Bandwidth of telecommunication networks, including the internet, is doubling every 18 months as online communication networks go from bits per second to terabits per second. This exponential growth forces individuals and corporations to pick up the pace in order to stay relevant. But what happens to this retired technology? A record 53.6 million tons of electronic waste was generated in 2019 alone, up 21% in the past 5 years, the majority of which sits wasted in landfills.
It doesn't have to be that way. The environmental impact alone is inconceivable. It's not just the millions of dollars in recoverable value that ends up in these landfills every year. It's also the unsecured data left on drives and storage media that pose a substantial risk. CompuCycle is committed to changing that, and we're doing something about it.
We understand that the security of our clients' data is high priority. We maintain custody of all IT assets at our access-controlled facility from the moment it arrives until it is processed. Each data-bearing asset that arrives is scanned and inventoried. Serial numbers for hard drives are tracked with their parent device. An itemized audit report is generated with all of the information on the assets, when it was processed, what happened to the equipment, and where the equipment is within the recycling process, and delivered to our clients for asset tracking, available on an online portal at any time.
First goal is to reuse, and second, we recycle it if it can't be reused. And the third is that we responsibly and securely destroy it through our processing plant, which really is so wonderful because there's no middleman. What I also think is great with corporations is that we do try to give value back for equipment.
So when the product arrives, it is processed exactly as agreed to with the client. If our client allows us, equipment that is suitable for reuse is sent to our refurbishing facility, where certified technicians test, inventory, audit the equipment, erase the data using Department of Defense compliant software, we refurbish the equipment, we reload operating systems, and we sell that equipment with a CompuCycle warranty. If our clients want their drives physically shredded, we'll provide that service.
We do not landfill. When you talk about electronics today, over 80% of electronics are still being landfilled.
We are so proud that we have our own automated shredding facility, the only processing facility in Texas that can shred electronics into the raw materials, steel, aluminum, copper, circuit boards, and plastics that we send to smelters, refineries, and mills.
What's incredible about our processing plant is that we're able to recycle almost 60,000 pounds a day. We're proud of our industry-leading process and facility, but what makes CompuCycle exceptional is our customer service. Our goal is to make your life easier. Turning over IT systems is a logistical and financial challenge. We take a hands-on approach in tailoring the best solutions to help our clients transition retired equipment with the securest, most cost-efficient approach anywhere in the industry.
No device leaves CompuCycle without being data sanitized, refurbished for reuse, or physically destroyed into raw materials. What comes to us ends with us.
From data center decommissioning to IT asset inventory, as well as IT asset relocations, we're ready for your next challenge. Come visit us online or in person and see for yourself why after 25 years, CompuCycle continues to lead the industry.
Help us do what's right by allowing us to help you do what makes the most practical and financial sense for your next IT infrastructure challenge. Together, you, me, and CompuCycle can make this world a better place starting today and continuing on in the future generations.